being run by Uranium Anchor. And after that will be Star Wars for the SNES, being run by Stryker.
It's okay, you just gave them a third option they didn't know about.
So,
That's the ending they should have voted for.
read a few donations here.
Well, yes. Yeah, they voted for the other one. I hope they didn't.
We have a $50 donation from Woden. It says, smash cancer like the kid smashes squirts. Shoutouts from the OPS crew. We have a $50 donation from Antumbra. It says, put this donation towards telling Vooligen not to stand in any void zones. We have a $10 donation from Zachary Divorce. It says, as an extremely poor, aspiring speed gamer, there isn't much I can offer up in terms of donations, but I can spare some cash for this amazing cause. I respect everything you guys are doing. I can only hope that next year I can be there to take part in this fantastic marathon. And we will go to commercial break. Please stay tuned.
You did it perfectly, so I'd have the lyrics there for me. I appreciate that. That was totally planned. Well, I failed at getting any of the suggested endings. Well, you didn't get the ending they didn't? Well, I guess you did do literally every ending except for the one they wanted.
Yeah, it wasn't an illusion as to which ending you were doing, it was one for which ending you weren't doing.
You. Whoever's out.
The host. Can you let me know when you want to talk? Because I have to press the mute button.
They have a foot mute now. There's a foot mute now.
Is there?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a foot mute. When did that happen?
Sometime.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2014.
Don't bring this up yet.
Our next run is Another World, being run by Uranium Anchor. And of course, Awesome Games Done Quick 2014 is raising funds for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And each donation will help play a pivotal role in developing the body of knowledge that will help us for early detection strategies for cancer prevention and early detection. Awesome Games Done Quick 2014 is brought to you by the Speed Demos Archive, a premier community for video game speedruns, as well as Speedruns Live. It's the best site to race video games online against others.
Still don't really know what the difficulty in this game is. I mean, everything could be pretty much. So I don't know if it speeds up stuff that can kill you.
This is prizes coming up.
Yep. Should be
This is the
full
next one. I
screen.
don't have any during my run, so I'll do 2.
All right, so I'm going to play the intro so the time won't start until after the intro. Sure. All right, so this game came out originally about 20 years ago. That's why this is
91.
91?
Yep.
Okay, so this, yeah, originally came out for the Amiga, and then it got ported to several other systems. For some reason, the Amiga version was the only one that didn't have an extra section in the middle of the game, and there were a few other changes they made when they ported it to, you know, DOS, Super NES, Genesis, a couple other systems that I'm sure I'm forgetting. You know, a couple years ago, they released the version on Steam that's basically the same game, but it's got some enhanced backgrounds. It runs a lot faster because it's actually on modern systems, so it doesn't lag up as much in some of the more graphically intense sequences. I've also not gotten a whole lot of sleep, and this game is really finicky with its controls, so we're going to pray it goes well, but we'll see. But first I'm going to play the intro because the intro is pretty awesome.
Yeah. This was cutting edge in 91. This whole game was pretty much completely designed by one guy, too, a French indie game designer named Eric Chahi.
He did have some help with at least the audio, but I'm not sure what else he might have had help with. When are we going to have security systems like that? That's what I want to know.
Peanut Computer Incorporated.
He's got a security system that greets him by name and recognizes his car, but it still has Apple monochrome user interface.
Maybe personalize it. The old-fashioned style.
So yeah, our protagonist for this game is like a nuclear physicist or something like that.
Yeah, I think his name is Lester Knight Chaikin or something like that. I forget exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it. Not that that ever actually matters in the game, because there's no
I guess it must
text.
have only been either the DOS version or the demo, or during this part it says, well, performing experiments at your local particle accelerator. Nature decides to put a little spin on the ball. And send you to, and then it cuts to the title screen.
Yeah, because lightning totally works that way.
Yep.
All right, get ready on a timer, and go.
Yep. So
Okay, so this part's a little tricky. Hopefully I get the jumping rhythm right. Otherwise, I will get stabbed by one of these slugs.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yep. Thankfully, there's checkpoints all over.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot faster than I remember the game running back in the day.
And despite being a nuclear physicist, he's also apparently Tarzan.
I do kind of appreciate that they took the text out of the intro, though, because that means this is a completely 100% story without words.
Yeah.
I guess except for the computer stuff at the beginning.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for speedrun purposes, I can't skip any of these in-game cutscenes. And this part, I just have to swing the cage a few times. Still not entirely sure what the optimal rhythm is, but it doesn't make a huge difference.
Kind of like the
either
cage
way.
swinging game in Final Fantasy IX.
A little bit less obnoxious than that, but yeah. Okay, that was pretty fast. So now I steal this guard's gun, which doesn't have a lot of charge left in it, which is why it's flashing green. And this part, oops, no, turn around. Like I said, the game's controls are kind of finicky.
Yeah. So your gun in this game has, I think, 3 different modes: a regular shot, a charge shot, and then a shield.
Yeah, this is to guard this guy for a little while he hacks the door panel.
The charge shot can destroy shields along with environmental objects.
Yeah, and technically there's a skip here, but I haven't been able to figure out how to get it consistent, so I'm just going to do it the slightly slower way. It only takes about 6 extra seconds. Unfortunately. Thanks, guy. We're not trying to escape or anything. Okay, so if I hadn't shot out that power panel, this door would open and I would, like 90% of the time, just instantly get shot. I have been able to skip it, but it's pretty inconsistent, so I'm not sure what the trick is. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything online that would explain it to me. And these steam vents will kill me. This part's kind of bullshit when you're playing it the first time, because you have no way of knowing what the correct way to go is, and if you go the wrong way, you'll fall and break your neck.
Fortunately, the steam pattern is
Yeah, steam
consistent,
pattern's
though.
set, so as long as I move in the right way, then that goes pretty quickly.
So they designed those vents for rolling instead of falling?
I guess so, yeah.
So we just recharged our gun. It's pretty much never going to run out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you actually really have to try to run out of gun charge in this game after that initial section. Wow, that was really close. Okay, so this part of the game is probably the most likely to turn to shit in a hurry, because doing this quickly is a real pain in the ass. Let's see if this. Take it a bit slow here.
Yeah, because those are toothy mouths that he's jumping over.
Yeah, everything in here wants to eat me. So I need to blow this wall out to fill up this pit with water later. Okay, I'm going to just take this a bit slow, because this is pretty hard to get the rhythm right. Okay, so that one okay.
Nice.
When I was practicing this last night, I literally spent 5 minutes on this damn section just trying to get through it once, but
Yes, then he used that bat as bait to get the tentacles to grab it instead of him.
Yeah, if I'd moved too fast, the tentacles would have grabbed me and I would have been dead. So, need to run over
I mean,
here.
there are several rooms in this game where if you move too fast, you die, basically.
Pretty much.
So you have to slow down like a step or so.
Oh, no! Dang it. Thankfully, there's a checkpoint right there. Missed that jump by like 2 inches. Okay, so the reason I had to blow that out is because there's a waterfall up here that somehow draining the lake makes the waterfall go away. Go figure. But I wouldn't be able to cross this unless I drain the lake. And for some reason, this puts me in the wrong spot. If you'll notice, the room's changed. Don't know why. Still, I have no idea why. I need to go up there anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but I still don't understand why that happens. I'm assuming it's just a bug. Okay, that guard can really troll me, so I like to kill him before I shoot out the light. And pay very close attention to what my character does here to this poor guard. Of course he deserves it, because he did that to me. Okay, so this death is actually intentional, because there's a checkpoint right there, and now the guards are gone. And there's also another skip here. Whoops, no, go up there. Like I said, controls in this game are really finicky. This part you can technically skip, but it's really inconsistent, so I'm not going to do it for a marathon run. I need to put that shield up, otherwise that guy will shoot me. I want him to instead roll a grenade into himself and kill himself because he's an idiot. Then I need to run over here. I need to wait for this guard to stop pacing so I can shoot this ball out and kill him. Okay, he should be dead.
It's a pretty clever puzzle.
Yeah.
Is the audio cue for you to tell or just
I always know exactly when he's going to stop, so.
Yeah, there was you could see the guard's that's why I said it was clever. You could see the guard's reflection in that green sphere.
Yeah, if you have to wait until he stops. You can't just shoot it when he's in the middle. You have to actually wait until he stops. And this is technically another part I could theoretically skip, but as far as I can tell, the chance of it actually working is really, really low.
Yeah, I mean, the record for this game is about 8 minutes or so, but it does tons of stuff. It's completely a marathon and safe.
It's also done on the 15th anniversary edition, so that might be why the skip is... I don't know if the skip got changed, maybe, in the 20th anniversary edition, and that's why I was having so much trouble with it. But this is only about, 30 seconds or so anyway, so... So I need to, both on the way in and on the way out, I need to swim up here to get air. Otherwise, I won't be able to, I don't have enough air to actually make it all the way to and from where I need to go before drowning. And yes, if you swim up the right one, you will not have time to swim back down and swim up the left one before drowning. Yeah. So unfortunately, there are parts of this game that are kind of trial and error.
I mean, this is a puzzle platformer, basically, and a lot of the puzzles you're kind of meant to die on the first time to figure out what the solution is.
Which, older games can be like that.
Yeah, I mean, with how generous the game was with checkpoints, I think that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so fighting that guard without dropping the thing on his head is pretty annoying. It's really inconsistent as far as I can tell, or it's just really precise, and I'm just no good at it. But doing that slowly only wasted about a minute.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've mentioned too that jumping is slightly faster than walking and running in this game. So whenever he's just running through rooms, he's pretty much jumping constantly to speed his movement up a bit.
Faster, please. Thank you. Okay, that part can troll me sometimes. Okay, hopefully this don't. There we go. Okay. I screwed that up so many times in practice that it's not hard at all. So I don't know why I was having so much trouble with it. Okay, now I need to wait here. Guy throw me over. Jump off. Jump once. Duck, and then... Oh, no. Great. I'm dead. Well, maybe not. Okay. Nope. I'm dead. All right. I didn't shoot fast enough. Okay, this part can be a little annoying because I have to shoot really, really fast.
Yeah, and he can't step back too, just because he needs to have his gun through the guard's shield.
No, come on! The stupid keyboard is like not eating my inputs or something. No, this is the one I practiced on. So. There, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay. So I'm going to skip a section here, too. I need to stand in a very specific spot. These grenades are supposed to kill me. 2, 3, 4. What you're supposed to do is run up to the top there. It opens that gate. This skip is really precise. I might mess this up. Okay. You have to turn around for like a split second at just the right moment, otherwise you'll get killed there. What you're supposed to do is run down and shut off the power, but... If you turn around at just the right moment before running over the grate, you can make it over. So I'm glad I made that one the first try at least, because that one's really hard. I need to wait for him to go up. Now I can go up. And now for about 15 seconds, I have a tank. But unfortunately, I need to do the ejection sequence reasonably quickly. Otherwise, the tank will get blown up and I'll die. So-
if you press other buttons, I know you can shoot weapons and stuff out of the tank and screw around, but you do actually have to eject to continue the game.
All right, this part can be kind of annoying, so hopefully... Okay, good. Good start. Okay, good. All right, so pretty much done. Just a couple more sections. And this guy is a massive jerk, even though he saved me, just to kick me in the face. But my friend comes down to help, but I need to make it over to these levers before too long. Unfun fact, right now my back is actually broken. But we're almost at the end of the game anyway, so...
NHG.
I'm going to need to interrupt you in a second here. So I need to pull that lever, zap that guy, pull the other lever, open the escape hatch, push myself back. Time will be very shortly. I need to get to the escape hatch before the guards catch up. And time.
12:25.
Okay.
Yeah. NHG, I believe, is the world record holder for this game.
Oh, really? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
NHG says, NHG here, come on, you're an anchor. I want you to beat my world record.
Yeah. NHG, I put in quite a few attempts to get his record at this game because, like we were saying, a lot of the skips that he did in his run are very unreliable.
Yep. So I'm pretty happy with 12:30, even though it was kind of messy at the middle there. All right, and what game is next?
Star Wars Master.
Oh, okay.
Which one is it?
Well, I guess we'll have to cut that off. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. That was my last run, so you'll probably see me on cam messing with cables, but no more games.
This game wall. Setup game.
Will we ever actually get to play setup though?
We have a $50 donation from Booney. Says, it's great to see another world. I played it as a kid. This money goes towards VVVVV, all trinkets run.
That's all I had up here.
A $10 donation from Mary Catherine Augustine. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. Or at least extremely